Professor Charlie Evans here. Welcome to your online history course. I hope you enjoy the course and I hope you're successful in your course. I'm going to give you a quick overview on how to navigate the course. We're going to be looking at my History 218 Introduction to Digital History, but it's the same principles for all the courses that we have online. The first thing is we don't have to be seeing me as we're going through the course, so let me decrease that. And when you log into your course, this is what you're going to see. You're going to come into the home page in Canvas. You're going to have a left menu, home, syllabus, modules, discussions. We'll look at those in a minute. Here's a very important intro information, and this is where you should start with your course the first time you're in the course. And the first thing, of course, you're going to see is you're going to see the intro video, which you're watching right now. Hopefully, it's right there in the middle. And then other information here, and then some buttons down at the bottom. Your instructor's course information, how to contact your course, some information about the instructor himself or herself. The course syllabus, we'll look at that in a minute. And then before getting started, after you watch my video, you should look at this section here. There's also a video about using Canvas. On the left are a bunch of navigation areas. The course syllabus contains most of the kind of formal information about the course, the textbooks, course materials, course grading, grading scale, course policies, etc. Modules, and we'll look at the modules in a little bit more detail. This is kind of how the course is structured. Canvas calls them modules. I tend to call them units, but basically our online courses are divided into 16 modules or 16 units. If it's a 16-week course, you're doing 1 unit a week. If it's an 8-week course, you're doing 2 modules a week. Discussions are links to the online discussions that we use in a particular course. Assignments. There's a list of all the assignments in the course. Your grades are listed in the grade book, and you'll see the scores there as you get scores. People are all the students in the course. The groups here, when we assign groups for the group project in the course, and you click on groups, you'll see who the students are in your specific group. Now, when you're into your course and you're ready to get started, there's a variety of different ways that you can navigate through the course. In many respects, the easiest way, and I think it's the easiest way, is to go to the accompanying course website. And so History 101, 102, 111, they all include a website that has course materials that go with the course. And on the course website, there's a course schedule. For example, here's a course schedule for spring. Let me pull up the History 101 summer schedule, and you'll see that we have it broken down into 2 units a week, units 1, unit 2, and week 1, etc. And if you click on, for example, unit 1, you'll see what you're supposed to do in unit 1, module 1 of the course. So that's one way of navigating through the course, is using this particular course schedule and going through the course, and then when you need to submit an assignment, come back into Canvas and submit the assignment by clicking on the assignment there. Now, there's another way as a student you can go through the course, and a lot of students find this the easiest way, and by clicking on the course calendar, you'll see that the course is laid out with start, for example, start Unit 1, Module 1 on the 20th, start Module Unit 2 on the 24th. You'll see when to start the modules and when particular assignments are due that need to be submitted. Usually the assignments need to be submitted by midnight, and so in this case, it's midnight on the 23rd. The next day, Friday morning, you start the next unit. When you're looking on the calendar, you'll also see specific due dates are critical course dates that appear in the course. For example, the first assignment critical course date here is May 28th, and that means you need to complete assignments by that date or you'll be administratively withdrawn from the course. The three really key critical dates for you are this first assignment date, the last withdrawal date, which is the last date that you can withdraw in a course with a non-failing grade, and then the course end date. Those are the three most important dates. So you can work through the calendar like this and work through the course. There's yet another way you might find convenient to work to progress through the course, and that's by going through the modules themselves and seeing that module 1, intro to the course, a little slow here, and you'll see that the instructions are there. You click on instruction, you'll get instructions for modules, and then you'll see due dates connected with the assignments for module 1, the same thing with module 2. And so that's the third option that you have for working your way through the course. So you can, just to recap, you can go through by following the modules, you can go through by following the Canvas course calendar, or you can go through by following the accompanying website, the course website that goes with Canvas. So that you got three options to work your way through the course, and you use whichever you find most convenient. I guess the most important thing I can tell you is that as you're working through your online course, if you're confused or you have questions at any time, be sure to contact your instructor. Don't wait. The minute you have a question, email your instructor. That's what the instructors are there for. They're paid to be helping you through the course, and so don't feel that, well, I'm not sure if I really should ask this question or not. If you have a question, ask a question. If you're confused at any time, ask the question. We're happy to help. I guess that's good enough for a quick intro. Good luck with your course. Good luck with your online experience. I hope you enjoy your course. Hope you have a great time teaching history. You can always ask me questions at any time. I'm happy to answer those too. Okay, thanks.